We know women enjoy sex, physical intimacy, so why don't they just walk into bars going, hey, who wants to fuck me? For the simple reason that it is existentially unsafe to do that. And women know that. It's not that they don't want to have sex, it's that they don't want to put themselves in mortal danger.
Do you know how many times I have gone to a bar just wanting to find a dude who will me? And failed miserably because I can't have a sign on my head that says I just want to bone someone and never talk to them again. In fact, in my Tinder profile, I wanted so bad to be like, just looking for one night stands. But I couldn't do that. I withheld the phrase looking for a relationship as a little wink to people who, read that as you will. But I couldn't say what I wanted, which is just to get laid. Because so many men are so attached to this Madonna horn complex that the minute they find out that I just want schmegs, they treat me completely different. Now, this is very, very, very much the case in the United States, specifically with white men. I'm not going to speak on any other group of demographic of men because white men are the ones that I know the most. But white men especially are very attached to purity culture. I'm not saying they're the only ones. I just want to stay in my lane here. And in places like the South, when I tried to hook up in the South, I've been living in LA, I have been having just brown cow all the time, one night stands all the time. But I had to spend so much time and energy to not get unalived in that process. I had all these tests. It's like an unpaid second job just to get laid without getting raped and decapitated. But when I went back to Nashville to visit my family, because I was born and raised in Nashville, and ground zero for purity culture. Well, maybe not, but it's extreme there. I'd be talking to a dude, and the moment I implied that I wanted to hook up, boom, he started talking to me completely different. I have not found that to be the case with a lot of men, foreign men. Absolutely not the case with most men in France. Not saying that they are amazing or great or any better, but I'm just saying, whatever. That's another video. But I remember the first time I realized, this was when I was in New York, when I was finally done, I wanted my celibacy period to be over. Because for those of you who don't follow me or don't know my story, 12 of my adult years were celibate. 12! When I was in college. I was supposed to be having threesomes and all kinds of crazy wild things. Nope. None. Nothing. With the exception of one dude, and that's only because I was about to leave town for a year. I knew that men would derail my whole life. I intuitively knew that men made my life worse. So I didn't even F around with them. And that's one of the reasons why I had such an amazing life. Because I've decentered men for most of my life and just focused on what I want to do. But when I was finally ready, put my toe in the water with a bunch of corny sharks, woo, I found right away. I can't tell people I just want to hook up. I can't do it. Men can't handle that information because they immediately become terrifying. When we dare to act the way they act, they hate us. They hate when we just want to use them for schmegs the way they use us all the time. Even if it's perfectly if it's consensual, fun, and all that stuff, so many of them don't want that because they want the upper hand. They want power. They want domination. They want you to submit. That's what they want. So in addition to having to navigate Tinder and have a lot of one-night stands and hookups and have to come up with some genius plan to how do I not get unalived on this app, I'm still surprised that my body wasn't found in someone's backyard because I played a very dangerous game. And that's why I haven't given y'all my list of red flags or how I vetted yet, because I'm so afraid of putting women in danger. Because the experiment I did was very healing for me, but holy crap, did I get lucky. And also, I have always wanted schmegs more than any men that I've dated or hooked up with. Always, I get rejected all the time. So this idea, and men are it's so delusional. We want it. Y'all just scare the crap out of us. Also, I'm wearing these right now, but they're not on. I'm literally wearing these because those dudes over there make me feel unsafe. And the minute I take these off, they're going to come over and start hitting on me. So I have to do all this crap because men make this world so terrifying. And one last thing. Man, I'm on a little soapbox here. Follow both those creators, but I challenge you to especially follow the woman. I love Honest Appraisal. These are mutuals of mine. I've been following Honest Appraisal for a long time, and I love his content. But if you're a woman who follows him and, comments on his posts and reposts his stuff and share his stuff, and you're not putting that exact same energy towards the women you follow, you are, sorry, I've done it before too, you are centering men and you are perpetuating patriarchy. Please uplift and help women who talk about this stuff build our platforms, because it's been, God, I can't get anywhere near the numbers of so many men who talk about the same crap that I do. And it's mostly because women are following them and supporting them. And that's why I'm duetting this creator. But I'm also going to tag him because I really value what he's doing. But I'm so tired of men just soaring on this app, while the rest of us who are doing the hard work of trying to help women from our lived experiences, barely getting numbers. Despite being a journalist with viral articles and 15 years of storytelling, comedy, and writing experience, trained in New York and LA, I can't get anywhere near the numbers of men on this app because women just don't listen to me as much as they listen to men. Is that you? Is that you? If that's you, try to change that approach. Please, for the love of God, support women on this app that you value, because men are doing just fine. And it's really traumatizing for us to talk about this. We pay a big price. It's not just logical here. It's not theoretical. Some of us almost died living through this so that we could share this information and help other women avoid this. Please think about that when you engage on this app.